I'm realizing that the primary purpose of this YouTube channel is for me to get free. Yeah. I hope that you guys are good. It's so interesting. I'm working through a blockage in my heart and throat in real time. And there's so much energy to share that I have to share. But there's restrictions within my energy body that are simultaneously arising. And it's fascinating to feel it all kind of working itself out. And I'm just basically witnessing at this point what's happening through me. There's not much of a captain of the ship right now or recently. It's more just like, oh, this is what life's doing. Life's working through this blockage in real time. And it's like this blockage of it wants to just shut down, be small. And there's this other part coming forward that just wants to shine. It wants to be bright. It wants to be big. It wants to be seen. It's not self-conscious, you know? It's just not self-conscious, and it just doesn't care what people think. And it's just here to have fun. It's just here to party, you know? It's just here to express and to be authentic and to just, you know, kind of go for it. It's already all the way there. It's not concerned about shit. It's like, it's already all the way whole. It doesn't need anything. It's the thing, the truth doesn't share for a reaction. The truth doesn't need anything. Your highest, most integrated parts, they ain't concerned about results and outcomes, because they just want to, it just wants to flow. Truth just wants to flow. Your higher self just wants to express, just for the joy of expressing. It's not quantifying. What am I going to get from this? You know, and then the more shut down parts of us, the human trauma, the human parts, you could just say, they're more in survival mode. They'll kind of come up and be like, don't do it. Don't do it. We're not, whatever the thing is, we're not prepared enough. We don't know what we're going to say. Which underneath all of that is, we're not worthy, you know? We're not enough. And so it's just fascinating to feel how my higher self is just like birthing through me, in a sense, like all of this energy to share, just like we're sharing, and this other part's just like, I'm so scared. And yeah, to just be in that dynamic in real time with you guys, where I promised myself this video, I'm just gonna push play, and whatever the fuck happens, I'm gonna post it. That's just part of my process. This YouTube channel is just for me to burn through the parts that aren't free. It's like a showcase for the parts of me that are still in contraction to be seen. It's like a showcase for me to bring stuff of my own shadow to the light. Until there isn't anything to bring, and then it's just light flowing through, right? That's the whole point of this. It's so beautiful. It's so fucking perfect. And I just love talking. I love speaking. I love expressing. I love kind of having a wild heart, a wild, authentic heart. That's the sense when you get more and more free, that the heart just gets wild. It just does what it wants. Or life just is moving through you, and there's not much of filters anymore. It's just like this authentic grace. You can't even really stop it. Like today, I could not stop this video from happening. I tried, that part of me that was like, whatever, we suck. It tried like a lot today to not do it. It's so convincing too. It has such a grasp on us. It has such a hold on our mind. We're so sucked into it, you know what I mean? We're so, like, our consciousness has been like frozen in these parts. And then when the consciousness starts to come back out of those parts and all this life force is freed up, it's like those parts, they get scared almost of like our power, of our light, of our true self. And they try to come back in and like, no, don't do it. Don't be you. Don't be authentic. Bad things will happen. Basically, you'll be rejected. You'll lose love. You won't be loved. You'll die. These parts are convinced of a lot of things. No one will like you. Be rejected. Same thing. But like when your life force frees up, the true essence of you, when it frees up, it's just like, it's so free of all of that. It's already all the way. It is love. It's like it doesn't need it, from the external, because it is that which the traumatized parts seek. That's why everyone says the love that you are seeking is within you. Because when you realize that and these parts melt and dissolve, it's like you really are. You're just love. You're just love, and that's freedom. When you know you're just love, and you sense that, and you see through the fictions of unworthiness. Wow, you are just free, because you're not needing anything anymore. And yeah, we have human needs. I'm not trying to bypass stuff. I'm just talking about when it comes to expressing and it's like I can just feel it in my heart space, the higher self meeting the pain, the darkness, the more shut down parts. And also it's like this balance is like we want to go slow. We want to go slow for those parts, but we also, it's like we don't want to drown. We want to try our best not to be drowned by them either, Because sometimes you just have to come forward even when those parts are telling you not to. And other times, yeah, you want to, okay, we won't come forward this time. We'll just hunker in, and that's the feminine, right? That's the divine feminine. I've done that so many times too. And it's just, what's the most alive thing? What's the most true thing? And for me, I just feel like it's just, this energy's just ripping through. It's just like untangling. It's just undressing itself from all like the shadow layers. In a sense, it's like, I'm coming forward. What? It doesn't even, it's just like, it's just too much of a bursting through my heart to try to like not allow to come forward. I've been like sleeping, it's weird. I'm just getting stronger. I'm like homeless, sleeping out of my car, not sleeping good. And somehow, I don't know, it's just like I'm getting stronger. I was talking to a friend yesterday and I was like, I should be broken by now. I should be really broken. I should be giving up. I should be super desperate. And I have times of being broken. I have lots of desperation throughout the day. I'm noticing how there's still a wall up. There's still a shield up, that this video isn't all the way authentic. as authentic as it could be, or as authentic as I felt in the past. There's still something up between me and you guys that's trying to protect me. That's not letting me really, go all the way open. And the thing is, if we wait until that is the case to share our gifts, then we'll be waiting maybe forever. Part of sharing our gifts requires, we come forward even when those parts of us, those protective, survival, fear parts of us are up and doing their thing. Because it's actually in the giving your gifts that those parts can dissolve. It's like, sometimes we just march forward and we just show up and we are just we're not feeling our best. We're a little shut down. We're not in maybe a harmony or a flow in a sense. But part of getting into the harmony and the flow is showing up in those times when it feels true, when it feels like the thing to do. Because that is how you kind of break free from the separate self that's kind of trying to hold you back. And this is a masculine teaching. Everything's a paradox too. So sometimes it's the opposite, where the truest thing is, and the most healing thing is, to just go into the cocoon, go into the womb. And it's just like feeling your own intuitive guidance. Your own inner voice is going to tell you what's true for you in that moment, on that day. And it's like my inner voice is strongly, emphatically, clearly saying, you're just going to post a video. You're going to just share what's real, the best you can with what's here. And you're not going to judge it. And you're not going to do it for a result. And you're going to let go of the voices that say, this isn't going to, what's the point of this? It's not going to make a difference. It's not, you're going to just let go of all that. And you're just going to show up and you're going to post, because that's what's true for you today, regardless of your judgments of what it is. Yeah, it's just this energy in my body that's waking up. It's doing it. It's just we're posting the fucking video, bro. We're doing a video. It's not me, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just vroom. That's how it feels. It's and moving on. That's what it's we're coming forward, and moving on, and next. And we're not looking back, and we're just going to keep going forward. I think it's that divine masculine that's coming online in my body. And the divine masculine, when it's real, when it's true, and it's not coming from a place of force or willpower, it just goes right through It just says, it doesn't mind the blockages. It's just we're going through, we're going forward. And that's, I think, what's been activated within me, is just that energy. It's we're sleeping in the car, we're tired. I think we're getting a little sick even. But we woke up and it was we wanted to share so bad we had to wait till it got light out, Even though we're all those things, we're tired, whatever. It's this divine masculine, when it really starts activating, it's just it's going to carry the day. It's going to take you to where it knows where it's going, and it's just taking you there, and you're just along for the ride. The divine masculine is it just takes you for the ride. It's fun, It's just we're going for the ride. And it will just drag you along. When it's real, when it's true, the divine masculine, when it wakes up in you, at least it's my feeling in a man's body, I can just speak from my experience only. When it really starts waking up in you, it will just drag you if it has to. It doesn't mind. It's it's that fucking strong, or it's that connected to some divine strength. It's just I'm just dragging you. And we're not even trying, it's not even trying to get somewhere to get something. It's just just the going there for it is it's just it just wants to, just that forward movement is the thing for it, That's just the joy. It's just the walking forward. Yeah. All right. This went way longer. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Interesting. Just an interesting video to witness all of this happening. Thank you for your donations. They are super supportive and really helpful. And I feel so blessed to be supported by you guys. I hope that this was helpful. See you in the next video. Namaste.